to address my audience,
why don't you
I'm cutting you
address
off.
them? Why don't you tell
You
them
talk
what
to
they're
me.
saying?
You talk to me.
I mean, there's some things you can talk to the media about.
When it comes to the beat,
Let me change the angle. I'm gonna lean back in the chair. I can get in my time with
ain't nobody coming for me.
Okay, so you didn't come in and wrap up the tree when you was mad as hell?
Wait, what'd you say? In one of the houses that I was hosting.
I called in to respond. I felt like antagonizing me.
Hey, what my
You
other
did what I
signs
told you
are,
to
because
do.
I don't know my other signs.
You did what I told you to do. I want you to acknowledge that you did what I told you to do.
No one wants to interview him.
Oh, I'll be the devil. God's still gonna love me.
I don't like anything that I've been through. Praise the Lord, He brought me through this time.
I want to see a trophy when I'm in heaven 5,000 years from now. I want to see a trophy of me down here like this. Just like that.
What's up, guys? I am your boy, Rico Bellucci. Welcome to another episode of the Urban Binge. The Urban Binge radio podcast show. Or maybe you're watching me on YouTube, the Urban Binge on RiBelTV on YouTube. Again, I'm your boy, Rico Bellucci. Make sure while you're at it right now, you hit that thumbs up. Don't you hit that thumbs down? And hit the bell. You know, that bell over there. Hit that. And also hit the subscribe button. Please, guys, support us. If you're listening to the podcast, could you please give us 5 stars? Also share the podcast to your friends and family and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all of the social medias out there. Also download the podcast if you don't mind. Please download the podcast and leave your feedback. Also follow our podcast. Become a fan. So everybody out there, let's come together. Please support us as we bring you entertaining commentary, entertaining, breaking, trending, hot news around the globe. Hell, because if anything break over in Africa from a billionaire, I'm pretty sure we'll get a wave of that here. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is part 2. I know when part 1 ended, y'all probably was like, damn, why the fuck would you do that? You're gonna just end it like that? Yes, I am. You know, I need you guys who watch that and come on over here the following week and watch me again. Don't be upset. Look at it like this young black man is a bag chaser. Okay, I'm chasing the bag. I'm trying to, go up through that. Again, I'm your boy Rico Bellucci, and part 1 of this video is me interviewing Kerrion Franklin. Unfortunately, at the end, we got some bad reception and we lost each other. So Kerrion immediately went live again and began talking trash. Just started talking trash about me and my, my blog site, the Urban Binge, and RiBelTV, my YouTube channel, which kind of got me feeling like, I want to respond. I don't have to respond, but I want to respond to what he's saying. So I called in. On part 1, I called in because he was talking trash about my interview with CJ, and then here is part 2. Like I said, we lost reception and he's talking more trash about me in our first conversation, and he was saying stuff like, yeah, where you at? Come on back, I'm waiting on you. We lost each other. Yeah, come on. So I was like, okay, let me call back in. He's still talking, although my mom was on the line like, get the fuck off of there, stop arguing with them. I don't like that. Get off. I wasn't trying to get off. I was trying to stay on. So Jay, my partner, he was feeling the same way. I'm like, just get off, because the boy is going in on you going in on him. At this point, this is just ugly on Instagram. So my mama was begging me, like, just get off. So at some point, I believe she ended up calling when we got back on the phone with each other. So again, I called in to respond. I felt like antagonizing me virtually, and I didn't have to, but I decided to. I knew well what I was doing when I called in and why I was calling in. This time I felt like maybe I should change my tone and my feelings and my emotions and kind of get what I need for me here. And at the same time, I know that the truth will set you free. So if he's willing to tell the truth and tell things, it can be relieving. Now, if he sit up here with me and tell lies, he ain't gonna be relieved, because a lie is not gonna set you free. So he could sit there and lie to me, or he could tell me the truth. And this second part, I really wanted to do what I do best, and not blow up and go off on him, but at least try to get him to answer some questions and maybe deny that there there is a recording, which he already kind of sort of did or did verbatim. So anyway, thank you for tuning in to part 2, and let's get started.
You know what I'm saying? To the devil, then what's the best way that I can save you? Oh, I'll be the devil. God's still gonna love me. I'm the devil. I'm still an angel. I still was an angel in heaven. So if I was an angel in heaven, kicked out or not, I'm an angel down here. So if you little humanoid, you little Mach 5 robot, if you sell your soul to the devil, oh yeah, Jesus got to come down here to hell to save you. He had to be the devil. He could have stayed in heaven, but, you know, add it up. I'll be the devil. Because I own you. I own you. If you want to sell your soul to the devil, since you can't just stand in your righteousness, since you don't know what really one bowling ball and all these pins is like, there was darkness first, so that means God was just kicking it in the darkness. But you think you light. You think light gonna get you into heaven. You think you, with these titles and calling yourself Christian, you think that's gonna get you in the VIP when it's all said and done. Oh. But your darkness is gonna look into at that gate. They're gonna look into your darkness. So, what do you do in the dark? I know what I do in the dark. I glow, baby. I glow in the dark. You need a green screen. I'm glowing. I'm Aquarius moon, so all of that they present, I understand it all emotionally. I'm Aquarius moon. He don't even know his trine. Taurus sun, Aquarius moon, Capricorn rising. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what's in my light. I know what's in my shadow. So there's nothing you can prove here. I'm in my purpose. And when you're in your purpose, you have nothing to prove, baby boy. He wanted to see real, and he got to see it. He can come back and see some more. Cynthia, I want you to sit back, baby. You know what I'm saying? We can chop later. I don't want the live to cut off. You know what I'm saying? I'm in war mode right now. So, you know, your boy ain't stepped back up to the plate yet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, come on back. Since you, like, you know, come get in the presence of a man in purpose, of purpose. I got nothing to prove. I ain't ran no. I'm on Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams got a picture of me up on her show. I don't have nothing to prove, boy. You talk about something, don't nobody want to interview me. Everybody want to interview me right now. Everybody.
Okay, so first of all, I never said no one wants to interview him. What I said is no one wants to interview him without speaking about his father. Okay, because something that Kerrion has said over and over is that he's not going to do an interview unless they solely talk about his music and not about his father or his situation with his father. He does not want to talk about that. He feels like he's known enough and he's well known enough that he could do an interview without having to mention his father. And I guess that's until he has to mention him, because at some point he'll probably mention his own father at some point. Because like I told him, Kerrion, you love your daddy. I could tell the boy really truly loves his father, no matter how much he says he hates him. My dad wants me dead. All of that. He loves his father big time. But that's not what I said. I did not say nobody wants to interview him. I said nobody wants to interview him without speaking about his father, because he feels that people can interview him without speaking or mentioning his father's name. And I just don't see it happening, because where do we know Kerrion from? And nobody even knew Kerrion existed. We actually thought that Kerrion was from a girl who Kirk cheated on Tammy with, when in actuality, I believe Kirk cheated on Sean with Tammy, probably. Allegedly. I don't know that to be true, and I ain't never heard that before, but I said that could be what it was. I didn't say that was what it was, okay? Don't quote me, motherfuckers. Let's move on.
I don't care. I have nothing to prove. I'm in my purpose. Come on back. You had so much to try to, you thought you was gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, double team, triple team me. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got, the ball got thrown in bounds, you was ready. But I'm up at champion hour. I'm up 3, 4, 5 in the morning, spinning my affirmations. I'm up at champion hour. Are you? Or is you too nutted out, sleep? Cause you know what I'm saying? You jacking off all day. Sound like it. Sounds like it. You don't have any testosterone in your nuts. You nut too much. You nutted up the first time you came in this live. You nutted up. You nutted out. So you ain't got nothing to offer but estrogen at that point, because where's all your testosterone? Wasted. 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 But y'all want to play. You say you're ready to go deeper in the dark, and you don't even know who you are. You don't even have your light on, but you think you light. Is you ready for the dark? This is Illuminati. So are you ready? You ready? Are you ready to see what's in the dark? Are you ready? Is that what you want? On the playing field before you? Where your partner at? Is your partner gonna back you up when you go lay down tonight and you let your partner know that that's what you wanted to talk about today, and the fact that I'm Illuminati? Is that what you want? Do you have the full armor of God on spiritually to deal with that coming before you? When the last time you've been in the middle of the woods? When the last time? Oh, he's back. What do you have before me? You're in the presence of
why? I'm not understanding why you still carry on. I'm not understanding. When I got on live, you started going off. So that's why I started going off the way I did. You act like, if you seen my video, you know I wasn't like really bashing you like that. So I'm not understanding what make you mad at me. CJ did an interview. That was your friend. You're claiming that was not your friend. That was your friend. Okay.
Prove it.
Okay,
he said he didn't even know who it was. He's never had my phone number. How is that my friend?
My mom is so upset that I'm on here with you because she really likes you. And I like you too, but she thinks that I didn't want to come back on. But you keep saying stuff, Kerrion. You keep saying stuff. Can you tell me what my other signs are? Because I don't know my other signs.
You did what I told you to do. I want you to acknowledge that you did what I told you to do.
I did, because you keep bothering me. I'm watching the video and you keep going and going.
You like being bothered.
No, I actually don't. I actually wanted to do an interview with you.
You have full permission to leave.
But you keep on kind of addressing me. You keep
You're in the presence of a king.
Huh?
You're in the presence of a king. Where else do you need to be?
I don't know, but you were saying something about I don't have no testosterone. I nut too much. I really don't. I work too much. I don't.
You work too much.
Yeah, I do. I don't just vlog on YouTube. What? Tell me what my other signs are. I don't have. Look, I'm not trying to come at you wrong. You came at me wrong when we first got on. You choked me. You choked the life out of me. So then I said everything that I said, and now my mother thinks that I was being a little bit. But I don't. If I was being mean, Kerrion, I apologize.
Both my mamas not here. My phone ain't rung. I got a mama and I got a stepmama. Your mama called you, boy.
So
You got to deal with that. You got to deal with that outside of this. I'm not.
what you mean? I smoke. Maybe I'm not as on a level, you know, because you on a high level. So I'm not. I'm confused.
You getting brought up. That's why I'm giving you this moment with the king, because you deserve that. I watched you entertain a clown. I watched you.
But Tamron Hall
For
had to interview your
multiple
dad.
episodes, they have no views.
But
Multiple episodes, they have
don't
no
do me
views.
like
They
that.
have no
I got a
magnetism.
couple of views. I got a couple.
They have no magnetism. They have no magnetism.
My Housewives videos do better.
You spent more than one episode with him, and they don't even have 1,000 views.
No. That was one day. He spoke a lot.
You spent multiple episodes. I don't care about I'm in production. You can chop it up and spread it over 6 months. I can shoot for one day, and I can chop that footage up, and I can spread it over the span of a year. I'm a real producer. I don't need a blog.
You're right. I did chop it up into 2. It was one whole day, or not one whole day, but like 3 hours of an interview, and I chopped it up into
It's footage. It's footage. It's just footage.
But people were bullying him, and he wanted to say what.
No. Don't address my court. You address me.
So what does that mean? What do you mean by that?
It means you here to talk to me. You're not here to talk to my people. You're here to talk to me.
No, but what I'm.
What you reading the comments for? You record
I'm not reading.
everything. You
I'm
can
not
read
reading
the comments later.
I'm not reading the comments.
Yes, you are. You just stopped to address a comment.
No, I wasn't addressing the comment, Kerrion. I was addressing you. I was just telling you that you're mad, but I want you to tell me what I said or my partner
Am I
said.
big mad or little mad?
Huh?
Am I big mad or little mad?
You little bit, man, because you ain't super mad. Because I don't know what you would do if you were super mad. This seemed like a little bit mad. But you did choke me when I got home.
Do you want to find out?
How I find out? What you gonna do, sue me?
Do you want to find out?
No, tell me. Yeah, I mean,
Do
I
you want
guess
to find
so.
out? Yes or no?
Yes, tell me, show me.
Say it with confidence. Say you want to find out what I do when I'm big mad.
Why am I being directed to say this?
You know, you have
Why you-
little faith. You said a lot earlier.
I did, because you choked me when I got on, man. Come on, you went in as soon as I got on. Come on. You didn't go in as soon as I got on? You didn't go in on me as soon as I got on?
Go stick a fork in the electrical socket in your wall right now and tell me if it stings you just a little bit or a lot of it.
I already
The
did
truth.
that before.
Tell me what really.
I already did that before. I think it's gonna be a little bit, not a lot of it.
So you chose today to come and stick your fork into this electrical socket.
Now, I've been reaching
And
out
now
to you, Kerrion.
And now you said,
Pull up a blunt.
but what do you have to offer me? I know what I have to offer you.
I have hit you
I'm the
up
one that's going to
several
blow up
times.
your platform. I'm the one that's going to blow up your platform.
No, I don't think so, because these people don't care. They want people who already established. That's not me. I'm not trying to blow up.
I'm established. I'm established without the industry. I'm established.
Well, I knew you, but a lot of people didn't know you. I knew you from New Birth.
You don't know me. You're experiencing me. You don't know me. You're experiencing. This is your first experience.
I know of you.
How can you know your first experience?
You said what?
How can you know me and this is your first experience?
Oh,
because you know Trey June right. You know Judas right.
I don't.
You know him right.
I don't know him.
Yes, you do.
I know of you.
You believe everything he says. You believe everything he says, so you know him.
How you gonna tell me I believed everything he said? I don't believe everything he said. Look at the whole video. At the end, I said Trajan is still being loyal to Kerrion because in this entire video, he still did not tell everything. My main point was, did he ever suck your dick? That's what I wanted to know.
This is loyalty. This is loyalty.
It is loyal because you know that he didn't tell everything. You know it's some stuff that he kept secretly. I had a private phone call with him.
Prove it. Prove it.
But I can't. I can't prove that what he's saying is the truth. All I can do is prove to you that he
I play
said.
poker. So
you want me to send you his phone call?
Listen. I'm the host of the house. If I call the property manager, you're fucked.
He said that.
You're fucked.
He said that.
You're fucked.
But why? Why do you know him so well? How you gonna go tell on him and get this boy put out? He said you told on him to get him put out.
He's banned from the house. He can never go back to that house, and I don't even work there anymore. He can never go back to that house.
So are you obsessed with him, or is he obsessed with you?
I'm in Vegas.
He told me, he said them white girls, he said when the white girls want to suck your dick, they fly you to Vegas. That's what he said. You've heard it in the interview. He said, yeah, hold on. If you church, huh?
Slander.
What?
Jesus was slain, right? Jesus was slain, but he rose, regardless of the slain. Remember that. I'm 33. Remember that. He rose regardless of the slain. All that bloodshed, all of that bloodshed.
But there's always two sides to every story. You won't even give.
It don't matter. Then there's the truth. Those two sides don't matter. Duality is over. That's over.
So here's the thing. I've tried out drugs. So if you were high that day, then you were high that day. If you were high on Christmas that day.
I have cameras inside the house and I have cameras outside the house.
I can't prove it, but he said it in the interview, and I didn't.
Just make sure you look fresh for court. Just make sure you look fresh for court. Since if you have such a point to prove here, are you ready to say these words in the court of law in front of a judge? Are you ready?
But what point am I trying to prove right now?
Are you ready? Are you ready for all of these signs and symbols?
Whatever you have to do,
all these signs and symbols in the court of law?
Whatever you have to do, do it. I don't mind.
Are you ready?
Whatever you have to do it.
Here, are you ready to prove it in the court of law?
What you gotta do is you gotta be honest, though. You gotta be honest.
Gotta is in my vocabulary.
But you
claim
claim
you don't gotta do anything. When you stand in truth.
See, now anybody that was here earlier know how bad off I was. Earlier I was going in because you were going in. Now, once again, you're becoming aggressive with the way that you're talking. Why do you become so aggressive with the way that you're talking?
That's your reality. This isn't my reality. That's your reality.
But why do you become aggressive when you start when you getting amped up?
You haven't seen aggression. You haven't seen it.
You deflect.
We saw your aggression.
You deflect.
We saw your aggression.
No, you haven't seen my aggression.
I transmute.
You haven't seen my aggression. You seen me.
You don't have permission. You don't have permission.
You went there with me, right?
You don't have permission. You don't have permission.
But you went there with me, so that's what made me go there with you. If you didn't go there with me, then it wouldn't have happened. Huh?
You're projecting and you're gaslighting at the same time. What a cocktail.
I don't understand why you feel like you can say what
you don't understand the psychosis that you're in?
No, I just don't understand why you think you can say what you want to say and nobody else can. I'm not a blogger that is gonna back down or anything. You cannot say what you want to say.
It's my responsibility to raise you.
You say what you want to say to people. You steady talking to me funny and crazy. All I did was interview this boy. What you want me to do? Not interview him? He recorded you. He recorded you. I didn't record you. He recorded you.
Prove it. Prove it.
What do you mean prove it? This boy has to prove that. Who, me or you?
I have cameras in the house. I have cameras in front of the house. Prove it. Why couldn't he pick up the phone?
So that wasn't you going in? That wasn't you?
Prove it.
I'm just asking. So that wasn't you? Because you told Larry Reed you don't know the boy.
Prove it. I don't know him.
Come on. You playing. What is that gonna gain you that you keep saying you don't know this boy and this boy? He's talking about, I'm hurt. He's hurt. He hurt because you keep talking about you don't know him.
His grave is somewhere waiting on him.
I don't understand why you would say you don't know this boy out of nowhere.
I don't know him. The only thing I know of him is that he was a guest that kept my pockets full in the house, one of the houses that I was hosting. He was trespassing in the house that he was in.
He said a program entered the house, and you entered the house, I guess, with the program and was the maid or something like that. I didn't believe that part. I definitely don't believe you were no maid. I don't believe you were the maid.
You don't. What you believe doesn't matter.
But you just said earlier. You just said I believed everything he said. I didn't believe
What
him.
you believe doesn't matter.
You brought that
You
up
can't
though.
prove it.
But you brought
You
it
can't
up.
prove it.
You brought up
I
what I
can
believe.
prove. I can prove everything, even what you don't believe.
You just like your daddy, because your daddy argumentative and you argumentative. You
No.
argue down,
I'm better than him.
down.
I'm
You
not
won't
just
even
like him,
admit
I'm better.
nothing. You won't even tell the truth and
Yes, I
admit
will.
anything. Any part
Yes,
of
I
this
can.
you won't
I
admit.
already did. I said you guys have 1 penny worth of truth and the rest is bullshit.
So what part is the truth? You weren't hitting the pipe. He said you kept going to the porch, hitting the pipe. You weren't hitting the pipe?
Prove it. Prove it. No, that didn't happen. That's slander, and you're going to have to deal with that consequence in the court of law. That's slander. There's no pipe.
Okay, so
You
didn't come in and wrap up the tree when you was mad as hell?
But, what'd you say?
Okay, guys, so here we had a little glitch. The sound went out. I basically repeated my question about the furniture, the Christmas tree. Since he was denying other stuff, then what about the Christmas tree? If this is a lie, and we only have a penny's worth of truth, then what about the Christmas tree? Because at some point, Kerrion said he wrapped up his Christmas tree and left. So this is like a roaming house kind of situation. He wrapped up his Christmas tree. He was so upset that he wrapped it up and dipped out with it. On Christmas, I believe he said this was on Christmas Day. And so I was just like, wow, he up and left with his Christmas tree. Again, if you guys have not seen the interview with Kerrion Williams, who is Kerrion's roommate, then you won't understand this interview. The only way to understand this interview is to be aware of the situation more than him, Kerrion, and Kirk having an argument. This is on a deeper level. So if you don't know about the recording and him accusing Kirk Franklin of molesting him, then you need to go back and watch my interview with CJ Williams and then go forward and come back and watch part 1 of this interview and then watch this part that we're currently on right now, which is part 2. But the sound eventually kicked back in. What Kerrion said in response to my question about the Christmas tree was, if you read his lips or rewind it back, if it's not on the part 1 I'm at right now, he said, they wanted me gone. They told me not to be there or something like that. So I got my shit. Or I got my motherfucking shit like that. So he basically saying they didn't want him there. He grabbed his tree and stuff and he left. That's what he's trying to say. Although he came back after throwing away the tree, so I don't believe that bullshit. Anyway, let's move.
You don't need no my niggas alright with me, you don't need no got killers with me right now.
Lie right there. Me being a maid is a lie. Them being me having I can't prove it because you're not in position to prove it.
But pull up in the
underneath me
video
right
where
now.
I said I believe this stuff. I'm confused. I did an interview and never said that I believed him or anything. So
Do you see the position that you're in right now? You're underneath me. You're not above me.
why? What? Who do you? I want to know what's your religion, or who do you worship? Who's your higher power? Because you say some really I don't have a big vocabulary, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. The way you talk like you are Gandhi, or you talk like you on some spiritual, I only eat vegetables type shit. Like,
You could have said any name.
because I'm trying to figure out how am I beneath you?
No, like, are you above me right now?
In
Can
this
you change
picture,
these
no.
boxes?
In what I'm looking at, I'm down below and you at the top.
You know, that's the reality of things. That's the reality.
So why don't you tell the people to go to my channel so they can see it? Why you don't want nobody to hear this real recording, this whole recording, so people can make a determination, not just off your sexy ass face, because that's what people get caught up on. Like this old lady just come on here, pussy throbbing, pussy straight throbbing, get on here. They miss everything else that Kerrion does, and we go Kerrion does, and we go shine, he being done wrong, but they were antagonizing you, but you was doing shit too. You was messing with that boy booty while he was asleep. You was fucking with him. He said he was taking a nap. You was messing with his ass.
This is why you're being.
He said you were messing with his ass crack. He said you were messing with his ass crack. Wow.
Did he file a report? Did he go
woke up and started arguing?
Protocol? Did he go
woke up and started arguing?
Protocol. There's protocol.
Like your mama
There's
said.
protocol.
Your mama said there's protocol.
I have cameras everywhere. I have cameras everywhere. Because
No,
I'm in
this is
position.
not about smearing Kerrion. Kerrion was hit up. All of y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh,
Kerrion
I gave
was hit
you
up.
one more. I gave you one more to address my.
So
audience.
why don't
I'm
you
cutting you
address?
off.
So
address my
why
audience,
don't
I'm
you
cutting you
address?
off.
Why don't you tell
You
them
talk
what
to
they're
me.
saying?
You talk to me. They're here. They're here for entertainment. They're here to learn, to grow.
But I'm not trying to be entertaining. You keep addressing my interview or me, so that's why I came on here, Kerrion. I'm trying to smoke a blunt.
I'm raising you. You my son.
Take
You
care
my
of my
son.
baby.
You getting raised. You getting raised right now. You my son.
Okay, wait. It doesn't matter if it don't matter if Kerrion is gay or not. That's not
You're
what
done.
we're on here for.
I'm done with you. We're done. Goodbye.
Okay, so guys, here is the part where part 2 ends with me. So there is a part 3 and a part 4. So first of all, let me just talk about this really quickly. There was some comments rolling by, and it's very hard. I see Cardi B, K Michelle, so many artists try not to pay attention to the comments, and that's something that's very hard for me. So not very hard, but that's something that was hard at that time for me because so many people were saying so much stuff. But I can't control it. You know, I can control it. I can fix it. Hence the reason why Kerrion gave me a second chance to come back on. So he called this the guillotine. I don't know what the fuck the guillotine is. Jay told me what the guillotine is. I guess that means chopping my head off, removing my head from my body. I guess that's the guillotine. But he gave me the guillotine because he said I kept addressing his comment section. So the comments were going by. I kept saying stuff and responding to them, and he had already warned me and then ignored it after the warning because I did it again after his warning. He ignored me, and then I did it again. And he said, don't do that. Again, and then I did it right up. As you can see, he had just said don't do it, and then I did it again immediately because somebody was saying something about gay or something like that. I don't even remember what the comment said, but then I went off, or I was about to, hell, and he gave me the guillotine before the words could come out of my mouth fully, and that was it. Kerrion has to feel like he's in control. He has to feel like he is the boss and he's controlling his space, his area, his shit. He's a Taurus, very controlling of his shit, even if he's in a relationship. So anyway, what's his is his. You know, what's his is his. That's him all the way. What's his, it's his. And so I was cut off of the live. I don't take offense to it, and I wasn't upset or anything. I was kind of grinding my teeth because I'm like, fuck. I wish I could have asked a lot more questions, and I wish I wasn't so amped up and allowed him to make whatever comments and statements he wanted to make, but also just understand that what he's saying is not true and to stay calm. You know, do what you do best and do your job. Your job is to get these questions out, put this great content out there, and allow people to make opinions and judgments for themselves. And so I failed in that because part 1, I basically went on a rant, and part 2, I partially got off subject so much, or got off of this, got off of that, and also he talks a lot. He goes off on off on another trail somewhere, and we started here, but he's over here. So it was kind of hard, but I did get another opportunity, another chance to talk to him again, as you will see in part 3. Part 3 is coming up next week, guys, so make sure you stay tuned for part 3. But after he got offline with me, he got on with a professional friend of mine, Larry Reed, now Atlanta, Georgia. So you know, I call us professional friends. And I got that word from him because he calls us professional friends. So that's where I got that word from. He's a professional friend, but I love him so much. Yeah, Ma. I know. I was about to answer, but I was trying to finish my sentence because I'm recording. Yeah, I'm doing a video about...
I told him, I said, don't address my court. You talk to me. Now you get the guillotine. You're cut forever. You'll never be live with me again in your life, in the history of your show. That's all you get. Guillotine. I'm gonna view that request. You're knocking on my door now. Protocol. And I'm done allowing any more disrespect. I'm done. From you, from him, from my daddy, from everybody. I'm done with the disrespect, bro. Y'all my sons. You know what I'm saying? You're done. I told you. I gave you one rule. Only one. I let you talk all that shit up in here, homeboy. I let you talk all that shit. The first time. I let you come back. I gave you one. I gave you one. The videos don't have no views. Oh, Larry, you missed it all. You missed it all, Larry. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Larry. Pull up, Larry. Larry, pull up. Pull up, Larry, for the post decompress. Pull up, Larry. Pull up, Larry. Where Larry at? Where Larry at? It's 3 people trying to go live. Get out the way. The king has summoned Larry. Get out the way. Everybody move. Move out the way. Where Larry at? Larry, pull up, Larry, so I can, you know what I'm saying, get this, I can get this post-traumatic, this post-war consultation from you, Larry. Please present the king with your divine essence. You know what I'm saying? Larry, to the front of the court, please. Please step aside, please. Thank you. Give me some more. Everybody typed it in right now. Give me some more. Come on up in here, Larry. Where you at, Larry? I let you up in. We here?
What's up, man?
We here?
So anyway, like I was saying, guys, before my mom politely interrupted me, well, rudely, because she texted and then called, wait on me to text you back, but I do her the same way, so I guess not. Anyway, so after he got off with me, he got on with professional friend Larry Reed. Larry Reed is so professional in the work that he does. He's such a pro. Just like he does what he do, and he does it well. I'm talking about he does it. And that's an Aquarius. You know, we love to interview and get deep in your head, find out more about you. Larry Reed is an Aquarius, just to let you know if you did not know. Oprah Winfrey is an Aquarius, and Ellen DeGeneres is also an Aquarius. So yeah, we love to get in your head, be nosy, find out more what's going on with you, what. So here we got Larry Reed. He came onto the live. Of course, he was watching the whole time, but let him tell it. I don't know what he said. I believe he probably made a statement like, no, I wasn't watching, I wasn't paying attention. Don't cut this video off, guys. You want to wait till the end because we have a trailer at the end for part 2, Kerrion and I, because he did speak again.
When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody fucking with Dago. Ask around, we bang with tacos. I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfucker.
What? Y'all think I'm on that time?
I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
Franklin, please help your son. He don't give a fuck about me just like you. You ain't him pussy, nigga.
Hell yeah, I like it natural. Extra.
Niggas, like, if niggas think I'm the devil, like this shit kind of sexy to me, so I'm not offended by
I
that.
scared none of y'all knuckle.
Again, guys, don't end this video. Watch through Larry Reid's interview and then watch the trailer, because you must see this trailer. Like, this is a must-see trailer, guys. If you miss this trailer, you miss it all. Seriously, make sure you see this trailer that's coming up after Larry Reid speaks to Kerrion about me. Okay, well, Kerrion speaks to Larry Reid about me. You know, it seemed as if, also, I want to say before we get into this, it seemed as if I had exhausted him so much, because once he got into this video with Larry Reid, his posture changed from sitting up. He was sitting on the couch, then standing up, and sitting up, and standing up, and sitting down. And for Larry Reid, he completely let his hair back and pushed it to the side and laid back on the couch that was behind him.
Let me set the mood. Hold on. Let me change the angle, cause I want to do how they do it for real. I'm gonna lean back in the chair so we can get this. I can get in my time with my. I can get in my time with my. All right, we here?
I think so. Can you hear me?
We good? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
I don't know what I missed. I haven't heard from you in a few weeks. How you been doing?
I've been good, Larry. I've been real good.
How was the music?
Just one day at a time. I'm just dealing with the politics of the game, you know.
Did you make a decision whether or not you were going to go into working on the next film or the next few tracks?
Repeat that. It's breaking up.
Did you make a decision whether you're going to go into the next film you're working on or the music?
Once everything came to an explode, I made the decision to focus on healing first before I do anything with any type of harmony.
Okay. You're talking about
I spent the past month healing, not trying to worry about hype.
Okay. Healing from what?
You know what I mean?
Healing from what?
Healing from childhood trauma. Healing from it all, from the lies that are present, healing from the childhood trauma, everything that happened to me, you know, my whole life, that I have to stand here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was affecting the harmony of my life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I've really done some real introspection since the day I first put that tape out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't ran to one media outlet, man. I haven't ran to one media outlet.
I'm glad you didn't.
There's no point. There's no point. There's no principle. There's no profit.
True.
There's no point. There's no principle. There's no profit.
Not as it relates to the healing. No, there's not.
And completely laid down to listen to Larry Reid speak to him. So I think that I might have exhausted him, which really bothered my conscience. It bothered my conscience. It bothered my spirit to see that I had disrupted his spirit, even if he is mentally ill or not. He could be dealing with demonic spirits. I don't want to conjure them up, cause them to be in an uproar, rather than praying for him and rebuking them away from him. Asking God to just remove them, rebuke the demonic spirits that are around him and in him, you know, I could have done it that way instead. I was combative with him, argumentative with him, and I might have stirred up his spirit, which is not really what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. I really wanted to get him to either debunk or confirm some of whatever CJ said. And initially, actually, I didn't want anything. He seen me in the live and responded to the interview that I did, which he has every right to. He can do what he want to do, just like I have every right to interview who I want to interview, and also go to whoever Instagram live I want to go to. You ain't blocking me? Well, I'm welcome. And so we both can do what we want to do in these instances. So don't just be on my side or just on Kerrion's side. Don't just be on Kerrion's side and not my side. Look at us both. I did my job. My job is to interview, and I tried to reach out to Kerrion before I interviewed CJ, and Kerrion did not respond. Just like Tamron Hall, just like Larry Reed, several people have said they've reached out to him and he does not respond. Armand didn't say that. Lovely T didn't say that, or Unwind with Tasha K. But I do believe that they have all reached out to him so that they can interview him and clear up some of this stuff that's been said, or some of these allegations that he made out of his own damn mouth, regardless to how bad he wanna or how much he wanna deny it. Nigga, you said the shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What was I gonna get some band-aids up there?
But what's a band-aid over a gunshot wound?
Let's talk about it, lady. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, the payout that you get from talking to the media when it comes to, I mean, there's some things you can talk to the media about, but from what you told us out here, I don't know if talking to the media is going to play any significant part in the healing process.
I agree.
And I'm media, and we like to be talked to.
I'm media too. I'm Swank Media.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But when it comes to something like that, no.
I just want to know why they not bringing tools strong enough to chop me down. though. Like, why? Why waste the time with these weak tools that aren't real?
Do you think that the media? I saw the guy.
Help me
Can you hear
understand,
me?
Larry. Help me understand why.
Okay. Do you think that the media at large, the purpose was to try to merchandise or capitalize off of your story and not be a part of the healing process?
They can't be a part of that healing process. They can only be involved in the expression, or let's call it what it is, the exploitation of it. I allowed it, but that's all they can do is exploit it more. They can't help me heal. That's my job.
Oh yeah, I agree that the media is not there to bring healing. I do believe that the media is a part of the healing, can be a part of the healing process when it comes to certain things. But this particular situation, I think it wasn't for media, but the part that media sometimes play is that the media exposes something that needs to be healed. And the first thing, or the first place of healing, is exposure, meaning talking about it, bringing it to the table. You can't heal through the media. I mean, you have to.
I knew that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I only put out a segment of the tape, because I didn't want to fully hang him.
Yeah.
I wanted to show the people who were still doubtful a small piece of my full truth.
Yeah.
45 seconds was enough to hold it down for me. Still is. Because, Larry, I never released the full tape. And 45 seconds of truth, and they have nothing to bring to the table but lies and slander. For what? For what? For what?
Yeah.
It's so funny that we're here right now, because I just turned 33 the other day.
Oh, really? What day?
May 7th. You know what I'm saying? Big
You're a
Taurus.
Taurus?
Yeah, you know that. You said that on the last live. It's online. It got a whole bunch of views. You said that last time. Your eyes was wide, everything. Your eyes was wide. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is big. This is big. This is proof that the proof is in the pudding right here. How we end up here right now, Larry? How? He living out his car. He blah, 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 blah. Larry, we back here again. The first time we did this, you was telling me about the symbolism. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
I'm so ready for the music. When we gonna get that? From Kerrion.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this crazy ass ride. Okay, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Don't you hit that thumbs down. Make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified of every video when we go live. When we upload a video, you guys will know if you hit that bell. Okay, hit the bell. Hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up, not the thumbs down, guys. And stay tuned for part 3. Part 3 coming up. Part 3, and we may have a part 4, but part 3 coming up. Okay, guys. Stay tuned. It's not in the same setting. He actually hung up with me and called back later on that night, and we stayed on for another couple hours. Anyway. Please, guys, subscribe. Follow us at The Urban Binge on Instagram, at The Urban Binge on Twitter, at The Urban Binge on Facebook.
You know, it's gonna be a.
I'm Rico Bellucci.
It's gonna be a single at a time. It's
Here,
not gonna be.
and he's here, but he's not here. And here is my little girl that I have to go change and feed because she just woke up from a nap, and it's time for dinner. So I gotta go bathe her behind and feed her and put her back in the bed after she drinks her cup. And then I'll see you guys later. I'm giving y'all my whole rundown like y'all even give a y'all don't give a damn. Oh, make sure you listen to our podcast. Don't play no games. Podcast. Google The Urban Binge. Okay, RSS The Urban Binge. RSS Podcast The Urban Binge, or RSS The Urban Binge. Just Google that. You should be able to find our podcast right there on Google. You should be able to. If not, comment below. Let us know. Tell us when you wake up in the morning. Okay, just tell us when you wake up in the morning. You'll love to. I'm telling you. Just us jam with us in the morning. Hey. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody fucking with Dago. Ask around, we bang with tacos. I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfuckers.
What? Y'all think I'm on that time?
I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfuckers.
Kirk Franklin, please help your son. He don't give a fuck about me just like you. You ain't him pussy, nigga.
Hell yeah, I like it natural. Extra.
Niggas, like, if niggas think I'm the devil, like this shit kind of sexy to me, so I'm not offended by that.
None of y'all knuckle. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, nigga.
God love me too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's play, nigga.
619.